Hello and welcome to my channel Watch, Read, Listen Club. Today I'm going to recommend you a really great book that I've recently read. The name of the book is Mother Mary Comes to Me. It's written by Arundhati Roy. The title, it comes from a Beatles song. This is a memoir, but I would say this feels very much like two biographies combined together, which goes side by side. One is of the author herself, and the other one is of her mother, Mary Roy. Now, talking a bit about the book in general, it is where she talks about her journey growing up. Then there is the life of an architecture student, her experience as a budding screenwriter, then how she starts to write the first novel. But the way she tells the story is unusual because she juxtaposes every story she has vis a vis her mother. How she would feel, how she would think, why is this connected to her? Every story eventually links with her mother and her influence on them. Her mother is portrayed as a conflicted character. She is opinionated, strong headed, complex, but also full of love to give in her own way. She is famously known for the case she won in Supreme Court for women's equal inheritance rights to family property, which she fought against her own brother and won. She is also an educator and founder of a school in Kerala. The author majorly talks about her experience, which is bitter as well as sweet, throughout her life with her mother. She was larger than life figure, and it explains why Arundhati Roy is too. Her presence throughout the author's life is looming large, which is conflicted but also conjoined at the same time. Apart from this, she also talks about her bond with her brother, equation with her estranged father. She also goes into depth with about the collaboration she had with her partner, influences that she had in her life. She talks about the love and the support she got from her friends. Here you get to meet Pradeep Krishen, her partner, documentary filmmaker, naturalist, and environmentalist who has made fascinating and cult movies. She also talks about John Berger, that's an art critique, novelist, a painter, written a great novel by the name Ways of Seeing. He writes the perfect epigraph of the book. He writes, "The guests as they left kissed the crown of her head, and she knew them by their voices." And there is Laurie Baker, pioneer architecture, best known for promoting low cost, sustainable, and climate responsive architecture in India. He was also called Gandhi of architecture, and many architects have been hugely inspired by his body of work. I went into the rabbit hole of learning more about Laurie Baker after this, and I'm a huge fan. Just look at his work, the Indian Coffee House at Thiruvananthapuram, and also look up the school that he made for Mary Roy. This is really fascinating, but you get to learn so much about these personality, and you just don't get to read the parts of the book that there is, but so many other things. Lastly, if I'm being completely honest, I have never read a book by Arundhati Roy before, and this one is the first one that I'm reading. And this recently came out and was published in I think 25 or 26. But I'm glad that I did, and I'll tell you why. Because firstly, want to read authors' life, their politics, their growing up, their body of work, and then kind of go into their first novel. This was the perfect start because it encapsulates everything you need to know to dig deeper into the body of work that she has written. There are so many amazing books, starting with fiction. There is God of Small Things, then there is Ministry of Utmost Happiness. With her non-fiction work, there is Azadi. There's also a book about Ambedkar and Gandhi. She has also written so many essays about politics, her personal opinions. These are now definitely going to be in my TBR pile. Hence, even if you have never read any of her work and don't know anything about her life, this is still enjoyable and you can go on and read this one. More so, I devoured this book and I completed in just 2 days. It was that good. Let me know in the comments if you have already read it or have been reading it. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.